that time of the year again when it starts to draw on Christmas. All the children's eyes fill with wishes as they read the rhyme. The Christmas tree we dressed with bright colored marbles.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
I'm Natasha.
I'm Tierney.
I'm Reagan.
I'm Tasha.
And on this episode of Book Chat, we're going to be recommending you guys some of our favorite reads that we would love to give away to you guys. Also, Cratejoy has kindly sponsored this video. They are a website marketplace full of subscription boxes, and you can find whatever your heart desires. Cratejoy will be linked down below if you want to give it a try and maybe give that person who loves a book and you don't really know what to give them a subscription box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a go-to place for some great present ideas. But for this episode, we're actually be going through some of our favorite books that we feel like would be great recommendations for you guys to read during this holiday season. And at the end, we're doing a massive giveaway, so be sure to tune in because it's going to be a great time.
At the end of this episode, we're going to be doing an unboxing of Cratejoy's boxes.
So excited! So excited! So who wants to start with their book recommendation?
Sasha!
Okay, I'll start. I'm really bad at describing books, as you guys know, but I'll give my best shot with this one. This one's a very popular book. It's a Court of It's a Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, and this book follows what? ACOTAR, yes! This book is a great introductory story for people who are just getting into fantasy or have already loved fantasy. It's about a girl named Feyre. She comes into a world of the Fae, and it's so good because there's lots of romance, forbidden romance, and there's also action. She's a great, strong female character. I love her, and I think that everybody else would love it as well. And I will leave it at that so you guys can find out what is left to explore in the story.
Love mystery. Who's next? Who's next? Turn it.
I'll go, okay. Yay. So the book that I think everyone should be reading during the holiday season, and I think it makes a great gift, is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. They co-wrote it so that chapters alternate between Dash and Lily's perspectives, and basically it's these two teenagers communicating with each other, and they don't actually meet until, well,
spoilers!
But a lot of it takes place in a bookstore. It's a really sweet, fun, contemporary book that takes place during the holidays, and it's heartwarming, and it's gorgeous. And there's a sequel now, so if you read this one and like it, there's another one. And both of these people are amazing writers. I just think it's a really awesome book to be reading around the holidays, because, I mean, when else would you read this?
Okay, Laura, your turn.
Okay, so this is a book near and dear to my heart. I read it in middle school. It is EVERLOST by Neal Shusterman. I believe I'm pronouncing his last name right. I think it's Shusterman. Shusterman. See, I can't pronounce words. It's okay. School. But anyways, this is one of my favorite books. It's part of a trilogy. So it's EVERLOST, EverWild, and then EverFound. It's about two kids who actually get in a car wreck and die. And the first sentence literally says they die. And so basically they are thrown into this world called EVERLOST, which is between life and death, which is so cool. And it's in time, so it's not like post-apocalyptic or it's not like beforehand. It is current time, which makes it even more tricky because the things that happen in the book could actually take place in real life, and it explains a lot of those phenomenons. Now at the end of the book trilogy, if you get through all of them, it kind of like makes you second guess, and it's one of those books, as I was talking about, that just makes you sit there and you're like, is everything I just read real? And it's so good. Inception! Yeah. I totally recommend it. It's one of my favorites, true to my heart. You should read it.
So I decided to recommend Geekerella, which I feel like is just a fail-safe for anyone who loves fandom and geeky stuff in your life. This is a really, really cute contemporary novel that's actually a Cinderella retelling, but it's centered around like fandom culture.
Yeah.
So it's a dual perspective novel. Our main character, one of our main characters is Elle. She is really into this sci-fi fandom, and she got really close with it with her dad. Unfortunately, her father passed away, and it's kind of her one tie, or one of her like main ties to his memory and his legacy. At the beginning of the story, she's now unfortunately living with her stepmother. It's a bit of a tumultuous relationship that she's really looking to get out. So she sees this cosplay competition at a local con as an opportunity to be able to leave town and kind of her ticket out of there. We also follow our other main character, who is a teen like superstar who gets cast as the main character of the adaptation of the science fiction. It's like a reboot.
Star Trek.
Yeah. And they kind of like begin communicating with each other in a you got mail situation. So it's really, really cute. It has so much like con elements as well, cosplay and like science fiction and love. It's just really, really sweet. And the Cinderella parts of it are just so clever and well done and like really brought to the current age well.
The book cover's cute.
Yeah. Love it.
I am recommending Red Rising. This book I recommend for anyone who is like kind of iffy about starting like a sci-fi book. It's set in like a Roman-esque type of society. We follow the main character Darrow as he rises up from the bottom of society into, they have a caste system, so he's a red, which is the bottom, and he rises up into the golds. It like kind of breaks your heart, and it's super action-packed and epic and so fun to read. The second one is even better. The third one's amazing, and then the rest of the series, I think it's a series, our saga, is coming out in January, so you can catch up with it, and I totally recommend Red Rising.
So we mentioned at the beginning of this video that we're actually doing a giveaway for these books. So one of you guys has actually a chance to win every single one of these books, like literally these exact ones. These exact ones that we're touching.
And
we signed
them. We signed them and gave you all little notes.
So it's really easy to enter the giveaway. I'm going to quickly run over the rules now. First off, you have to comment down below your favorite holiday read yourself and that you would recommend us to read. You have to be subscribed to this channel, and you also have to follow BookChat on Instagram. All this information will be in the description bar, and to find out, and good luck to all of the entrants. Yay! Santa came! Special delivery! He's real! It looks very cool. Alright, well let's see what's inside.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, Mr. Bear.
What did you bring us?
Oh, there goes his cuffling.
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay.
He's fine.
He's a special.
All right,
We'll get over it.
Hold on. Ugh, this is awkward.
Oh my
The
goodness.
bag of goodies.
Is it the Crate Joy special delivery?
special
Oh my
delivery!
goodness.
We got Lit Joy Crate up in
Lit
here.
joy.
And
Bookcase
Oh
Club!
So the first box we have in here is from Lit Joy Crate, and this is the December box full of all sorts of wonderful winter holiday goodies.
Oh my
So
God.
I'm not going to spoil it for you because you gotta wait till Christmas. But I will link it down below for you to kind of find out for yourself.
There's usually a book in it.
That's signed.
Yes.
And all sorts of really cool books that
Fun, like bookish goodies and stuff like that.
But here we are going to open this good.
Bookcase Club!
Bookcase Club. So the first book that we have is, who wants to read it out?
We have The Resident's Shadow
By Brad Meltzer.
Looks like a
Yeah.
thriller,
Nice.
political thriller novel.
Then we have Pop Goes the Weasel.
oh, that also looks
MJ
like a mystery
Arledge.
thriller.
Another mystery
Looks
thriller.
good.
Awesome.
Okay, definitely this is a box to get for all of your bookish friends.
Yes.
This one says the tagline, a severed arm found buried in the White House rose garden.
Oh, who's
That's
her arm
cool.
is it?
And the media calls this one Jack the Ripper in reverse. A
That's
serial
you.
killer preying on family men who lead hidden double lives.
Wow.
Yes.
I want to
All
read
right.
this
Oh, scary.
All right, so
She's gonna read it right now.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season full of friends, family, and love. And books. And books. And books. And books.
so many
And we'll see you guys next week.
Happy
Bye.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
On this cold December day, we are on our